You know what scares me more than Trump? Silence. The influencers with millions of followers that say nothing. The people that are just acting like this is politics as usual. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here thinking I'm the crazy one because if you're watching Fox News, I look like I've lost my mind. But if you're paying attention, or if you have even a shred of empathy in your body, you know something's off. You know it. You know it. I'm Chanelle, and this is Sassy Politics. This isn't about being woke or being a leftist or whatever word you're trying to make dirty this week. Being woke, that means my eyes are open. It means I care about people more than I care about profit. It means I stand against anything that is morally corrupt more than powerful and popular. If that's dangerous, then maybe we should all get a little bit more dangerous. Today's episode is about fear, silence, and the very real threat of living here in America today. Not Russia, America. Let's start with something that hit me big recently. A woman named Ksenia Karlina, a dual U.S. and Russian citizen, was just sentenced to 12 and a half years in a Russian prison. Her crime? Donating $50 to a Ukraine children's charity in 2022. That's not a justice system. That's authoritarianism control. That's the criminalization of compassion. Now, what does that have to do with us? It's a mirror. It's a warning. Because authoritarianism doesn't just show up waving red flags. It sneaks in while we're all busy doom scrolling, while we watch influencers sell skincare, while democracy dies in the comments. Let's be honest. Are we really that different? In Florida, they have banned schools from teaching systematic racism. Museums are censoring exhibits on Black history. Websites are scrubbing DEI like it's a virus. They're not just banning books. They're banning truth. The Smithsonian faced backlash for educating people about white privilege and racism. Right-wing groups demanded they tone it down. They're trying to silence facts, just like Russia silenced dissent. It just looks prettier here. And don't get me started on online censorship. Red states are trying to pass laws that make it harder to moderate hate speech, but easier to punish people who speak out against their agenda. So no, we're not Russia yet. But the silence, the fear, the rewriting of history, that's the same playbook. And if you think I'm being dramatic, ask the rest of the world. Countries like Canada, New Zealand, and Australia have issued travel advisories for the U.S., citing gun violence, hate crimes, and political unrest. Yes, we are the country they are being warned about. We used to be the place people ran to. Now we're the country that your cousin gets afraid to visit. So tell me again, who's crazy? Let's talk about influencers, the ones with the millions of followers, the ones with brand deals and check marks. You've got all this visibility, and you won't say anything. While Trump promises revenge, book bans explode, and entire communities are being targeted. Why? Because we might lose a deal? Because it's not on brand? If your brand can't handle morality, maybe it's not a brand at all. It's simply a business built on cowardice. Here's the truth. Staying neutral in moments of injustice is not neutrality. It's complicity. And your silence is a choice and a privileged one. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because we have to stop pretending that it's not happening. We can still fight back, but we need to show up and speak out. Take real steps. This means using your platform, no matter how small. Calling your elected officials, supporting organizations like ACLU, sharing content that empowers and educates, and yes, unfollowing people that stay silent while our democracy burns to the ground. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to participate. This is the first episode of my activism era. I don't have a degree in political science. I'm sure you figured that one out. And I definitely do not have all the answers. But I've got a mic and a voice and the willingness to speak, even when it's uncomfortable. So if you've ever felt like the crazy one, just know you're not. You're awake. You're paying attention. And I hope you'll walk with me as I learn to fight, protect, and disrupt. Follow me at Chanelle on Instagram. New episodes every Monday. Stay loud, stay feminist, and stay disruptive.